Out and about in our Carmichael, we stopped in to talk with two interesting members of our community, Najee and Natoya.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Darron. I am the F&M candidate for Carmichael. We're coming on strong on the ground in Carmichael, and I'm talking to two beautiful, intelligent, outstanding representatives of the youth, not just in Carmichael, but around this country, Najee and Natoya. So how are you all doing today?
Good. Doing great.
Excellent. Why don't you tell the fine people of Carmichael and around the Bahamas just how you feel about, one, how things are in the country today, and what it is you're looking forward to during this election cycle.
Well,
speak up, don't be shy.
well, what's going on in today's society, the country, I'm not pleased, but we're living in a serious time, so, it's not nothing man can fix, but we could work towards it. That's how I feel.
How about you?
Well, the country, we are an island, and I feel as though we just have to gradually take those steps to continue to build and to grow and to get where it is that we have to be as a nation, as a people.
Okay. Well, tell me what that means for you as far as the next representative that you are going to be voting for.
Well, the representative not only have to represent my area, but represent the country as a whole. It must be able to work with the country, with the leader of the country, to make sure that we come together and do what's right and what we need to be done.
Okay. What about you?
Well, the leader. You said, you can repeat the question, please?
Yeah, what is it that you're going to be looking for in this election as you're about to make your choice?
Improvement.
Improvement?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a little bit more about that. What's priority one for you?
Well, I think education. Education, really. Education and youth. Because, okay, for instance, earlier we spoke about passing of BGCSEs and what's not, right? Not everyone is book smart. We have some street smart people, and they can work in an office just as well as someone with 5 BGCSEs or 4 or 7. That's how I feel.
Do you think the average young Bahamian is enthusiastic about the future? Are they optimistic about the future?
You have some of them that actually are. It's just that they are not seeing what it is that they need to see in order to have that encouragement to make them push forward and to go forward and do what it is that they have to do or what they want to do to see change and affect change in this country.
If you were the Prime Minister, our first female Prime Minister, what would be, of course it is, what would be your highest priority?
My highest priority would be always the youth, because if people really look at it, not putting mouth on the older people, but eventually they're going to die, and then you have the younger children have to come up and basically take the step and take the role and lead the country, lead the homes. It's basically all about the young people, and that's what the focus really needs to be on.
Prime Minister Najee, what is your number one priority?
Well, I'm gonna have to work with Natoya, and that'll be the youth. And just to be more involved, because in today's society, I don't think the youth are so much involved in politics because of that's not priority. And for instance, it's always one side or the other side, and sometimes they don't really want to be bothered. So that's how I feel about that. It'll be youth and education.
Those of us who are running for political office, do you think we do, and it's okay if you give me a good spanking too, but do you think we do enough to bring young people together?
No.
Not enough. There's a lot more that we can do.
A lot more.
Do you think young people, though, are going to be receptive to getting involved politically?
It depends on your approach.
Right.
It depends on your approach.
A lot of us talk about the fact that young people really do represent our best hope for the future. Do you think young people get it? Do they get it? Do they buy into that? And are they taking the necessary steps to sort of prepare themselves for that leadership?
No. My thing is, you have some children that are, it starts from home. You have where some parents make it a priority for their children to get involved. And if you don't have that from home, whereas they instill in you, well, hey, this is your future, this is your life, then they're not going to feel like as though it's important or it's a priority. But then on the other hand, you have some that just feel as though, well, hey, I live here. I have to grow up here. I have to raise my children here. So therefore, why can't I make the step to make it important to me?
What about you? Are they getting it? Are they buying in?
Some get it, you know. But the thing is that older folks, they bombard them and be like, oh no, you know good this, you know good this. So they just give up. So they'll be like, they don't want me to try and run the country now, so judge later.
Let me ask you a hard question. What does empowerment mean to you?
Empowerment.
Yeah, I told you it was a hard question.
Yeah.
Natoya, you go first.
Oh gosh, why me? Okay.
Sorry, really?
Empowerment means to me being self-motivated, being, knowing where it is that you want to be in your life, and no matter what, that you're going to have that strength in your mind, as well as with the people around you, to say, well, hey, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to push to get there. And you have to be empowered. You have to know that's what I want to do. Have that drive, have that dedication and motivation.